Sometimes I really feel that trading is really just not for me. I don't think I can do it. After putting in so much effort, I spend hours every day at the market open. I trade. After that, the next morning I do my trade recaps. After putting in so much effort in it, I still don't see any results from my trading, and trading just isn't working out. Am I just wasting my time? Should I just stop trading and just go find a full-time job? Wouldn't that be easier instead of wasting my time on trading like this? The answer is no. There are times that I'll think like this, but how can I when I have comments on YouTube like this from Sarah? So as you can see from here, Sarah's comment is, "Oh, Xuan Kai, reading the title really broke my heart. Don't quit. Sorry to hear you were in a bad place, but glad that you were able to take a step back, reassess, understand where you were messing up. Keep at it. It's only a matter of time till you succeed if you're doing more things right than doing wrong." So after getting this message, it was really a very heartwarming message, and I really just want to thank you so much, Sarah. You're a very new subscriber to my channel, but yet you've given me so much support, and during this time I really needed to hear something like this. It makes me feel that at least my YouTube videos are not just, I'm not just talking to the wall, It's like as if there's some interaction going on, and I'm glad to see some progress, and thank you so much for the support. So I read all the comments down below, so don't hesitate to leave a comment down below so we can all interact as a community. So as always, if you enjoy my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you smash the like button and consider subscribing. You can join me on my journey to see how this journey becomes. Whether I become a successful trader or not, it really doesn't matter. It's really the journey that matters, and you can stick around for my learning process, and hopefully you can also learn something for yourself, and maybe my mistakes can also help you not lose so much money in your trading or investing journey, whichever it is. Yeah, so this video is really a message to myself, my future self. Trading is going to be tough. I'm going to go through a lot of rough patches. However, I'm so close to being successful and becoming a consistent trader. So there will be many times where I'll have depressing or very low moments, but don't give up. I know I can do this. And for all of you out there who are struggling with anything, be it trading, investing, anything in your personal lives, I just want you to know that everything is going to be fine and you can do it. It's just that sometimes when you're during your low moments, you can easily freak out, and then you start to sort of catastrophize. Everything just blows out of proportion when if you take a step back, take a few deep breaths, reassess things from an objective point of view. Life isn't so bad. Don't make yourself out to be. Don't victimize yourself and then make it such that your life is really so bad. Is your life really so bad? You have food, you have water, you have shelter, you have almost everything that 99% of the world don't have, or maybe not so much but a big percentage of the world doesn't have, and you just have to be thankful for it. And one of the things that I remember from a video from Will Smith, I think, was that you really have to trade in your expectations for gratefulness and appreciation. Yeah, so I really want to just use this time to say thank you, and I really appreciate all of you who are watching and subscribing to my channel. So then let's get into what the video is on today. So definitely today what I want to talk about is the scalping challenge and the scalping trading system that I have sort of researched a bit on Matt Damon's style, and I also incorporate some of my day trading things inside. So then let's get to it. So the scalping trading system definitely has to fulfill a few entry criteria first before I will consider scalping. So these 4 things are the main entry criteria. So one is it has to be at a key level. So key levels meaning high of the day, low of the day, pre-market highs, pre-market lows, previous important key levels on the higher time frames. So for example, on Tesla it could be 700, 750, all the $50 marks are all the key levels that usually you see reversals happen, or the key breakthroughs are over there as well. So secondly will be the correlation with the market. So looking at SPY, looking at NQ, what are they doing right now in correlation with Tesla or any other stock. So sometimes you see SPY and NQ, they are moving upwards, then Tesla is also moving upwards. So if SPY and NQ are already they've already blown up like 5 to 6 green candles or 5 to 6 red candles in a row, and then Tesla is now breaking out, then do you have the confirmation to really continue with that? Isn't it more likely that SPY and NQ are going to pull back and then Tesla is going to pull back along with it instead of actually breaking out? Yeah, so I use that criteria to sort of gauge and force myself, or rather remind myself, to look at the market at the same time before I just enter the Tesla trade. Sometimes we can get just very focused on the stock we're trading and we forget that the stock is actually following the general market as well. Yeah. So then thirdly is the strong or weak breakout. So this forces me to actually look at the breakout on Tesla. So what you usually do is when you want to enter a trade, you usually forget that sometimes that you might be chasing the breakouts, and then when the breakouts are really going on, you don't even know that there's already like 3 to 4 or 5 candles that have already formed in a row, and then you're already entering at the top or the bottom. So then it really makes it such that you're really chasing the stock, and it's not a high probability trade anymore. You really want to wait for a pullback or some sort of consolidation before you enter, knowing that where you enter is the possibility of it continuing longer, further is longer than that. Yeah, you don't want to be entering at the top or the bottom. Yeah, so it's important to look at the 1 minute and the 5 minute time frame for Tesla, SPY and NQ. You want to know that all these 3 things align, and then you have the highest probability trade. And fourthly, the last one is no nearby supports or resistances. Yeah, so you don't want to have any supports or resistances on SPY or NQ that's approaching when you want to enter on Tesla. So some things are like the pre-market highs, pre-market lows, and the higher time frame supports and resistances. Because many times for SPY and NQ, they usually can reverse during those moments. So if you enter Tesla at that moment, it will make sure that there's a higher chance that it might not break out and it will reverse on you at that moment. Yeah, so these are the 4 criteria that I want to fulfill before I consider entering any Tesla trade. Yeah. So then for the entry, once I enter, it's very straightforward. I would want to enter before the breakout. So I'm trading options. So if you know options, usually the premiums will jump quite a lot after a key level is broken. Yeah. So I want to enter about 25 to 30 cents before the breakout level. So if I'm going long, I'll be looking at the ask area. So for example, I'm going to long at the break of 700. I'm going to wait for the ask to show 699.8, something like that, about 20 cents away, and then I'll enter. And then when I see on the tape as well, you can see that the orders are coming in above 700, which means a lot of people are buying frantically, and the stock is most likely going to break 700. If you're short, I'll be looking at the bid side. So for example, I'm going to trade the break of 700. Same thing on the short side. So I want to see on the bid side maybe around 700.2, so about 20 cents before the breakout, and then you see orders on the tape going below 700. So likely it's going to break 700 on the short side. Yeah, so that's the entry, and then the stop loss will be $1 above the breakout level. So for example, my long will be at 700 again, stop loss will be 699. So for this, I want to be watching the bids, and if I see that 699 cannot hold and the tape is also printing below 699, I'm going to get out. On the other side, if I'm shorting as well, I'm shorting the break of 700, stop loss will be 701, so I'll be watching the bids as well. So if I watch and see that the bids are holding the level at 701 and there's also the tape printing above 701, I'm also going to get out. So that's the entry and the exit. So one thing is the more difficult thing would be the management of the trade. So management of the trade actually is very tricky to say, because there can be like a million variations that can happen during the trade, you know. So to put things simple, some of the things that I'm going to put into my trading system is to make sure that when it hits 75 cents in my favor on Tesla, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. And then when it breaks $1 and the tape speeds up, I'm going to take some profit off the table. So right now, my position size is just 1 contract, nothing too crazy. I don't want to increase my position size yet. It's tempting to increase position size so that you can earn more money, but I think I should get the system and the execution down first before I start to go wild with the position sizing. Yeah, so for this wise, for now, 1 contract, and I will take the profits whenever it breaks the dollar mark. Yeah, so honestly it's about $1 for stop loss and then $1 for take profit, dollar plus for take profit when the tape speeds up. But you also must remember that the premium spike when the key levels are broken. So honestly the risk to reward is more than 1, could be about 1.5 to 2, yeah, somewhere there. So basically I want to make sure that when I'm in the money, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, so that at least the worst it could do is a break even trade, and it goes in my favor. I'm going to consistently lock in profits so that I can come out overall positive for the challenge. Yeah, so definitely now the challenge would be I'm going to start with a $4,000 USD scalping challenge, and I've tested it a little bit through the past few days, and now we're going to see how it's going to turn out. So hopefully things don't blow out of proportion. I'm also still going to do my day trades whenever I see any possible opportunities, but for now perhaps 9:30 to 10 a.m. will be scalping, and if any other time I can scalp, I'll just try to scalp, and then if the day trades come, I will take the opportunity to take that as well. Yeah, so these are like my criteria that I really set out to accomplish this challenge, and we'll see where we get. Maybe in a month or two, yeah, update you guys on the channel to see what really happens. Don't follow my trading system. This is tailored for me, and I incorporated some things from my day trading system. So these things really fit my personality and my criteria. I might adjust things here and there. Things are not set in stone. You might want to test out your own strategy and see how things work for you. Yeah, and I mean, if you really want the full list or things of my entry, exit criteria, management of trades, then just drop a comment down below. Let me know if you are interested to get it. Maybe I'll just attach a PDF file or a Word document, something like that. Yeah, so that's the trading challenge that I have set for myself, and we'll see how things go. Yeah, so as usual, if you've enjoyed my video and you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you will come out of this challenge stronger and happier as well. I hope you guys have an amazing day and everything goes smoothly for you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.